Hello and good morning, Web Spiders. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. And we have three special guests out here, and I have Milo, Ian, and Oliver from Mrs. Solisa's third grade class, and they're going to help us with our special Halloween announcements today. We're going to kick off our announcements by saying our Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'll stand with me, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. You may be seated. Next up, we have our Web School Creed. And just a reminder, these aren't just words on paper, right, guys?
Yeah.
No, these are things we strive for each and every day, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as we say these words, let's try to think of ways that we can implement these in our everyday lives. If you'll say them with me. I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. Very good. All right, so first up for our announcements, Milo has some birthdays to celebrate.
Yesterday, Jackson Stark. Today, William Wade. And come on down to the office.
Yep, very good. Come on down to the office. We have backpack charms for you guys. That is, who is that again? Jackson Stark and William Wade. So you guys can come on up and we have those for you. Perfect. So Ian has a Red Ribbon Week announcement.
This is Red Ribbon Week at Webb, and we are celebrating being drug-free. This means staying away from tobacco, alcohol, and drugs.
Yeah, very good. So since we're celebrating Red Ribbon Week and celebrating being drug-free, today we're going to talk about keeping ourselves healthy through exercise, okay? So exercise is important, and we have to have those times built into our school day so that you can get some exercise. And so what are some of those times that we have built in that you guys could get exercise?
When you're going to urban area, jumping gets you
outside of school. What about inside of school? Times that we have built into your guys' schedules that you can have for exercise. Gym class, recess. Perfect. So there's times like gym and recess that we want to encourage you guys to go out and run and exercise so that way you can stay healthy. So getting our bodies moving and our hearts pumping makes us strong and healthy. And it's also fun, right? Yeah, we have fun in PE class. We have fun at recess. But the thing is, if we try to do those things, drugs make us sick and tired and keep us from doing all those things that we love. So that's why we want to stay away from drugs, okay? Also, we want to keep our brains healthy, okay? So part of being healthy is not just our physical health, but also we want to keep our brains healthy. Why do you think we want to keep our brains healthy?
To make us be a smarter person?
Yeah, make us be a smarter person so that we can learn and grow. Very good. So our brains love to learn and grow, and so it can be strong, just like a muscle, okay? So drugs can hurt our brains and make it hard for us to think, to learn, to play, to make good choices. So when we have drugs, alcohol, tobacco, those kinds of things, that can hurt our brains. So we also want to keep our brains safe by making sure that we're not watching or listening to things that aren't good for us. So not only will the drugs, the alcohol, the tobacco hurt our brains, but also if we're watching or listening to things that are not good for us, that could also make our brains not grow the way that they should, okay? So we always want to protect our brains and challenge them to keep growing. Good. All right, so next up we have our character trait, and Oliver is going to remind us what that is.
Self-discipline is the ability to make yourself do what you know you should do, whether you feel like it or not.
Very good. So doing what we know we should do, whether we feel like it or not, okay? Because a lot of times doing the right thing is kind of hard, isn't it? It is, sure thing. All right, so we have a quote from Jonathan Mayberry today, and he is the author and an expert on martial arts like jiu-jitsu and taekwondo, those kinds of things, okay? So he once said, when people ask me about what I learned from martial arts. I don't talk about my favorite punches or kicks or about fights won or lost. I talk about learning self-discipline, about ethics and manners and kindness and fairness. So being strong is having self-discipline to keep from hitting or kicking or throwing things, even when you feel like doing those things, right? Because this is a martial arts guy whose whole background is on kicking and punching and doing those things, but he knows that he has to have self-discipline in order to make good choices, right? Awesome, very good. All right, so that wraps up our announcements for today, Web Spiders. I hope everyone enjoys their Halloween here at Web today, and you all go out and make awesome choices today, and you choose to make today an awesome day.
Happy Halloween party
Happy
later.
Halloween.